Hoi An, Vietnam completely caught us off guard. We had planned a 3-night stay, and 12 days later, we were still there. Come and see how our weekend getaway from our month in Da Nang turned out to be one of the best places that we discovered in Vietnam. So at the end of this video, we hope you will be able to see what the charm of Hoi An is, how much it costs, and to make up your mind if it's worth a day trip or a longer stay. So let's do this. Welcome to Newly Nomad. If you're new here, we're Nancy and Mark. Over 3 years ago, at 55 and 60, we sold our dream home and started traveling the world as digital nomads. Since then, we've visited more than 50 countries. Now, we share what we learn along the way and help others in our age group travel more informed, slower, and with more comfort. Our goal is to build a community of people navigating this exciting chapter of life together. Thank you for being here, and remember, it's never too late to reinvent your life. When we decided to spend a month in Da Nang, Vietnam, it was clear for us we did not want to miss out on going to Hoi An, because Hoi An is only a 45-minute drive from Da Nang to Hoi An, and in between you have Marble Mountains. So it's really nice to see on the way there all the shops with these huge marble statues that you can admire on your way there. Originally, we had booked 3 nights in Old Town Hoi An, thinking we'll take a long weekend getaway from our work routine in Da Nang, because we were spending a month there, and go see the lantern boats and have a few meals at the restaurant, and then come back to continue our work routine in Da Nang. When we arrived in Hoi An, something felt different. On our drive in to Hoi An from Da Nang, we went by the coastal area and then through the rice fields that surrounded the old town, and then arriving in Old Town, and we just felt it was so different. The rhythm, the pace of life seemed to slow down. And at this stage of our lives, we love a place where things slow down. After our 3 days in Old Town Hoi An, we quickly realized we weren't ready to leave. So we started looking at outside of Old Town Hoi An for hotels, and just a 5-10 minute either Uber or bike ride even outside of the old town. There are 5-star resort hotels there that are amazing. They have high-end swimming pools and gardens and spas and gym, nice buffets, elaborate buffets, afternoon tea, and the VIP treatment that the Vietnamese know so well how to give us. All of this for the exceptional price of $100 Canadian, which is about $75 US, for the ultimate experience of pampering and living in luxury. So we extended and extended again until we stayed over 12 nights. The moment we arrived in Old Town Hoi An, it felt like we had stepped into another world. The historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and walking through it feels like exploring an outdoor museum, an art gallery, and a unique shopping village all in one. The streets are lined with yellow colonial buildings, colorful lanterns hanging everywhere, small cafes, and traditional tailor stores. And the real magic, of course, in Hoi An happens at night. As soon as the sun sets, the lanterns illuminate the entire town, The river fills with glowing boats, just like a little Italian Venice, and floating candles drifting quietly across the water. The atmosphere becomes romantic, peaceful, almost dreamlike. It was in those evening walks through Old Town that we began to understand the rhythm of Hoi An, a place where time seems to slow down, where the culture surrounds you, and where every corner invites you to simply pause and enjoy the moment. And it didn't take us a long time to realize this is a place we want to experience slowly. Life in Hoi An quickly fell into a gentle routine. Mornings often began with Mark working out in a well-equipped gym at the hotel, while I enjoyed my yoga, followed by long, relaxing breakfasts, fresh fruit, Vietnamese coffee, and then the warm sunshine quickly became part of our daily rhythm. During the weekdays, our schedule was shaped around Mark's work with Canada and the US. After a short bike ride around the area, we would often spend time working poolside, taking a quick nap, and preparing for a full night of online meetings because of the 12-hour time zone difference. On weekends, however, we were able to slow down and explore more of the Hoi An area. Hoi An is also known for its traditional craftsmanship. Walking through the streets of Old Town, you'll find shops upon shops where skilled artisans continue to practice techniques that have been passed down for generations. From handmade leather goods to custom tailoring, craftsmanship is very much a part of the culture here. As a Valentine's Day gift, I surprised Mark with a custom-made leather wallet, and the artisan even engraved his name on it. Watching the craftsman carefully cut the leather and work by hand reminded us that in a world where so many things are mass-produced, places like Hoi An still celebrate the beauty of traditional handmade work. That wallet will always be a small reminder of our time here. At this stage of our lives, we really appreciate slow travel. Instead of trying to do everything in one day, we prefer choosing one activity per day and then letting the rest of the day unfold naturally by going for massages or walking on the beach, a nap by the pool, fresh coconut or coffee and hot cocoa and do some people watching, a bike ride through rice fields, just being present. And Hoi An is a really nice place that feels easy to enjoy at any age, with a strong sense of safety that allows you to simply relax and be in the moment. During one of our walks through a quiet neighborhood, we noticed an elderly Vietnamese woman struggling to carry heavy grocery bags. This lady is very elderly. I don't know if we should help her. She's carrying in these heavy bags. You need help? You want us to help you? Without speaking the same language, she trusted us to help her carry them home. That simple moment stayed with us. Travel is not only about the places we visit, it's about the human connections we make along the way. And moments like that one are part of what makes travel so meaningful at this stage of our lives. There you go. Oh. Bye. Thank you. Because of our work schedule, we didn't have the chance to experience everything Hoi An has to offer. But there are many wonderful activities visitors can enjoy here. Some of the most popular include visiting the local market, which is free of entry. So she's making garlic shrimp, fresh shrimp. She just took off all the shell. She's making that for us right here. With chopsticks. What's your name? Misku. Misku is cooking away. This is going to be yummy. Love eating in a market. Lantern boat rides along the river for about $10 US per person. Floating candle with the wish ceremony is under $1 US. Lantern making shops, workshops, Vietnamese cooking classes. Oh, bravo, chef. Excellent.
Very good.
Thank you. One that we did try was the Coconut Forest Basket Boat Tour for about $5 US. The experience lasted about 1 hour. This is fantastic. He came to get us at the hotel. Just a few minutes outside of the historic center, the landscape changes completely. You begin to see farmers working in their fields, water buffaloes grazing, local homes, and everyday life unfolding in the countryside. Exploring this area by bicycle is one of the best ways to see the surrounding villages and rice fields. Nearby, you can visit also An Bang Beach, amongst other beaches, and it's 5-10 minute bike ride away. It's easy to get there. And you can enjoy also, there's pickleball courts. It seems to be the new thing everywhere, pickleball. The nearest airport to Hoi An is the Da Nang International Airport at a 45-minute drive away. We invite you to watch our Da Nang video in which we cover everything you need to know about entering Vietnam and how to navigate arriving in Da Nang International Airport. We already covered Vietnam visas, entry requirements, travel preparation in this video. In this chapter of our travels, we prioritize freedom and flexibility while still staying within our budget. Of course, we could save a lot by booking round-trip flights, staying longer in one place, renting monthly Airbnbs, or planning months ahead to find better deals. But this flexibility allows us to pivot quickly if family or work requires us to return home, or if we simply feel ready to move to a new destination. Yes, flights are a big part of our expenses, but for us, that cost buys something we value deeply: freedom.
I'm in Vietnam! Woohoo!
Originally, we came to Hoi An for 3 nights and we ended up staying for 12, so that says it all. Hoi An is safe, is charming, is affordable, relaxing, and surprisingly romantic. Perfect for slow travel over 50. For us, spending 2 weeks in Da Nang and 2 weeks in Hoi An was the perfect balance. Hoi An completely caught us off guard and stole our hearts through its charm, its culture, and the kindness of the people we met. We cannot stress enough how welcoming the staff members in the hotels we stayed made quite the difference and made us feel at home. And it was a big part of why we had such a hard time to leave. And we know that when Mark fully retires, we will come back to explore more of Vietnam and return to Hoi An. And what about you? If you come to Hoi An, will it be for a day trip, a weekend getaway, or for a longer stay? Can't wait to hear you. If this video inspired you, thank you for clicking like. And share this video with someone 50 plus that you know that is looking for more freedom, hoping that will inspire them and build our community.